It should be on. So, in this part, I'm going to kill Gascoigne, or however crazy people pronounce it. Shouldn't take long, I'd say about 40 minutes, 30 minutes around there. If the loading screens and the enemies work to my favor. One sec, joining a friend's party. You won't be able to hear him though, so I'll be talking to the voice inside my head. Alright. You watching? Just tell me when you're watching. Of course. One sec, I'm gonna text him to quit and die. I'm not gonna go over and get that crap, I'll do it on my side. This playthrough is just gonna be me killing the bosses and basically doing a boss run. Because I don't want to really spoil the game for anybody watching, you know. At least some of it. Might as well keep the discovery, secrets, and spoil, you know, optional bosses, etc. Crap, I got used to the flag, and I so crap against flags. And I'm redoing another party. Hey, dude. It's loading. Does it work now? Alright, it works now. Tell me when you're watching. Oh, I know, I'm not. I'm not playing Siege. I'm playing Bloodborne, dude. I won't do the optional stuff, or at least a lot of the optional stuff, because if you get this game, I don't want to have that stuff spoiled for you, right? So here's an NPC that I'll let you find on your own. You'll find it eventually if you play the game.
What? Cryptip.
So, because I want to make the spammy spam build, here's what I gotta do.
Look at you, you sorry drunk. I'll string you up like the filthy beast you are.
Come on, chick. Oh, she has a gun. I didn't know that. I forgot that. I haven't played this. Come on. No, she's not. Go off the cliff. Good. I'll fight them. What I'll do is I get her to go down there just to... What have I done? Come on, woman. Kill these things for me. Done it before, you take so much damage from them. Oh. Alright. Come on. There we go. Do that again. Come on, let's do it again, woman. Alright, there we go. She's out of the way. So it's not the gun that does a lot of damage, dude. It's the attack that I'm using. It's called a visceral attack. Now, I just launched her off that cliff. Hopefully she gets attacked by some rats. At least lower her health a bit. Drop some bullets, please. Got my left note good. Come on. Man, I need to do this. Come on. I'll just go back here and grab everything later. You know what? I want a weapon. Wait, I gotta buy it. Hey man, do you want me to go get that and kill her? Or just leave and do the boss? You there? Boss? Or kill her and then do boss? It'll take longer and I may die. Alright, let me kill this thing first. Like souls. I mean, same difference. Drop anything? Nope. Riley, where are you? Yeah, but I love that character. She's my favorite character in the game. She's nice, she's cool. I needed that weapon. No, I remember where to go now. I'm sorry, I haven't played the beginning of this game in so long that I'm kind of forgetting a bit of it. Then I climb up here and talk to the chick. I mean the child. I'm not gonna spoil anything, alright? I'll skip through the dialogue for you, man, because if you get this game, the best time going is going through it on your first try. First time. Not first try, that never works for me. But as you can tell, I'm better at this game than I am at Dark Souls. You good, man? You seem tired. Oh yeah, you have graduation tomorrow. So the reason I'm talking to this kid is because I need a music box. Because the boss fight... So, the kid basically just asked me, hey, go look for my father. This is the music box that my mother plays for. Kind of, yeah. So, this music box is vital in this area. You will see why, and you'll figure it out in this area. It is just heart-wrenching, man. Not getting sick, I'm still sick. There's a difference. So, Piggy's down there. Don't want to mess with Piggy. This is the Piggy that I mentioned in... So, do you want to see the backstab animation now? Or would you rather see it on your first time playing the game? If you get this. Alright, one sec, let me send this up. That's a shortcut from there where I started before the series. I just want to send it up there to where it's there when I... Come on! Drop the ball. What? Yeah, Yes. I still can't hear it. Just turn it up a bit more now. Yes, perfect. Come on, troll. So, here's how you put down the little piggy. Tell me when you see me behind the pig. It'll be a minute because I'm walking behind it. You see me behind the pig? That's bad. That's bad. What makes it worse is the blood. I'll need, alright, it'll be a long loading screen. Let me beat the boss first, and because it'll respawn when I die, or when I go back to hub, alright? So I'll need to come back here, it'll be a bit. It's a great, isn't it? Why don't you just go back on the video? You can do that on live, you know. Yeah, you can just skip forward again to the end of the line and it'll pop back. Oh. Alright. You can show them after because here's the boss fight. You want Parker to watch it? Oh, my character's covered in the blood. Alright, so, are you ready for the boss fight? Be quiet. Here's cutscene. Be quiet for this, I want to listen. The whole boss fight, I mean. Dex builds all over the shop. No.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Watch what I do with the music box. Oh. The camera.
Oh, what's that smell?
I can't hear anything.
The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
I can't hear you, so I'm listening to the sound of music and Holy crap, I slaughtered him. Alright, so here's the thing I wanted to show you. So the kid mentioned that his mother wore this bright red brooch and how you couldn't miss it. Here's a corpse with a red jeweled brooch on it. Inventory. Display on the music box. A small music box received from a young Yahrnam girl. Plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names could be made out, however, faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. The name of the boss? Gascoigne. Red jeweled brooch. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola, which was also on the music box. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. So it's a gift from a hunter, which is what that guy was, using the axe you can get in the beginning of the game. Boss name is Gascoigne. Wait, boss name is Gascoigne, using a hunter weapon. And the music box has the two names Viola and Gascoigne put on it. The kid asked you to look for her mother, who's wearing a brooch like the one I just found on this corpse, and her father, who the mother uses to calm down the dad. She found him too late and he went crazy. You lagged out, what'd you say? Yep. That is how the storytelling in all of these games are. You're not outright given the details. They're in item descriptions you get from characters, and small hints in the environment, and boss names. That is how the Souls stories are told right there. That is why I love these games. They don't treat you like an idiot in this game. They let you figure stuff out on your own, and in some of it, they even expect you to come up with your own story for it. So, now I'm gonna go back, get Parker, let's show him the pig. I forgot to light that lamp post at the boss fight. I am an idiot. Wait, did I? I did light that. Screw it, I can run back. Parker said what? Alright. Do you want to see me continue the game? But see, right there is why I love this game. See, the Souls games are a lot like that. See, this area has an area in the main game, not in the hub, that has a bone and has a doll just like this one. Yeah, you'll see it later if you get this game. I recommend getting it, but you cannot send me to help until the first boss fight, which you need to rather see. See, when you see a boss, see that eye corner in the top right of my screen? That eye icon? That's called Insight. You need to use it to summon players, but you don't have any unless you see a boss. So when you see and die to the first boss, then you can summon me. The more insight you have, the crazier the things get in the game. Basically, yeah. So like the story of it's your characters getting smarter, knowing about, basically your characters figuring out what's going on as you go through the game. So your character kind of goes through it with you. If you figure out what's going on, though. If If you have no clue what's going on, then it just looks like your character's going insane. You know what I mean? Or if you kill the first boss. But you can't invite, and you can invite me in the same area because this boss exists. Basically, if you see or kill the first boss, you can summon me to help you with that area and help you with this boss, or that boss you died to. I can help you with both, but once all the bosses in an area are killed, then you cannot summon me for that area anymore. In Dark Souls, you have a sign. You can summon anybody from the get-go except for that first boss in Dark Souls 3. You just gotta get to an open area and you can see signs on the ground that you just click on to summon people. It shows their username and everything. In this game, you gotta put a password on through the network right here to be able to summon friends reliably. So that's how you summon friends. But you can also put a password on in Dark Souls 3 where you only see your friends' user signs. No, you can't do it through the party or anything. You gotta put out a sign in the game. In this one, it's ringing a bell, but it doesn't show it. You just gotta ring it and you'll connect eventually. It's a bit complicated, but you get used to it eventually. Just takes a bit. You'll see how it means when we actually do it. Just a bit tricky to do the first time. But you gotta communicate with me to tell me what area you're in and all that. That's the only issue. And in this area right here, you could not summon me yet until you open a certain door. You need 10,000 souls to do it, which I have 9,000 from beating that boss, and I bought this armor and stuff. So you should be fine if you just save up. So, yeah, so right here, if you look up here, do you see anything there? No. No, there's nothing there. That's the thing. Now look. Watch where I got this item from, and now watch up there. See? Some weird void thing pops up. Now, when you get 45 insight, or beat the game a bit past halfway and beat a certain boss, you then see what is causing that. And they're everywhere in this area. All of the buildings are covered in them. And it basically, you hear of H.P. Lovecraft, right? It's that style of game. That you what? No, that's how you enter the DLC area, by the way. Yeah, but you need the DLC. Yes, but I don't have the item needed yet. The item description gives you a hint towards it. It's a bit tricky to figure out, but if you know the game, you would, because most people that don't know the game, you know, wouldn't get the DLC. It is one of the best DLCs I've ever played, worth the money to me. It is about the size of a quarter of the game, I'd say. Gives you 6 weapons, which all have, you know, basically 12 if you count the second mode as a weapon. But it gives you a couple armor sets. There's a bunch of secrets in it I haven't found yet. I'm just waiting for one of these guys to charge at me. All of them. Except for, I don't know about Dark Souls 2, I haven't played it. The thing with FromSoft, all of their games, DLC, is usually worth it. But just get the special edition if you want to save money. 1 second, I'm adjusting the audio mix. So, just get the special edition of whichever game you get. Dark Souls Remastered comes with it immediately, though. Automatically. It's the hardest one to me in the series. But this game is the fastest paced. As you can tell, this is very fast paced compared to Dark Souls. Easier? This? Well, that's because this is the game that I really started on. The first game I got was Dark Souls 3. I got this, I believe, in the middle of Dark Souls 3, and played this, and finished this first. But I got Dark Souls 3 first, if you get what I'm saying. But see, the reason I'm probably better at this is because it's more aggressive. What? Well, let me rephrase that. I played the first Dark Souls when I was like 12 or younger. I don't know when I played it. I was a little kid. And at it, I couldn't even beat the Asylum Demon. I think I gave the game back. I don't know. I was a kid. I forgot it. Yeah, I was a little kid. I hated the game. It was too hard. I was bored. I did the same with Bloodborne, believe it or not. I actually gave this game back the first time I played it. I couldn't get past the bridge. I couldn't figure out how to get past those wolves. But there's a shortcut I didn't know about it. Well, Dark Souls 3, of course. I started by watching the lore videos and the story videos, and I was like, yeah, that seems interesting. Maybe I'll get it. I got Dark Souls 3, had a bit of help the first playthrough, and I loved the game. So this guy right here, remember that iron guy who's looking up at the sun, Solaire, in Dark Souls 1 that I showed you? This guy's voiced by the same guy.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting?
No. No. Look at the graphics, you can tell. This game was made, I believe, 2015? PlayStation exclusive. Dark Souls is a spiritual successor to Demon Souls, which is a PlayStation 3 exclusive. I never completed Demon Souls. I'm playing through it today. Not today, but you know what I mean. Currently, I'm playing through it for my first time. It's hard. Extremely hard. To me. Come on, Wolfie. These things are weak to fire. Because, so the beasts in this game are weak to fire. Not everything is a beast in this game. Or classified as a beast. Yeah, so different things are weak to lightning. Different things are weak to arcane damage. Yeah. Fire, electricity. The people who go crazy and turn into beasts. So the reason is the blood. The whole blood transfusion thing that you got in the beginning of the game is like this city's medicine for everything. It's alcohol, it's everything, right? And basically it's cursed in a way. So eventually people started turning into beasts. It started out very small, so they had a group of hunters. They were just normal people. The guy in the wheelchair is the first one. So eventually they discovered the weird things of the blood that they used. And eventually now they only have one hunter employed, which is you. But the magic thing, the guy in a wheelchair kind of got that thing to do, makes it to where you can't die the entire night. So during this night, you cannot die. Afterwards, after the night is finished, after it's all done, you can. Story-wise, is what I'm saying. This is my interpretation of it. It's very confusing, but you gotta figure it out yourself, basically. Gotta come up with your own opinion.
You there! Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yahrnam, burned and abandoned by men. It's better for that.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of a Victorian London type thing. So this guy told me to turn back and to leave this area. This is an optional area. Should I leave? Or should I continue on? Alright. You can befriend him later in the game if you don't kill a beast. But this is my first playthrough as this character. There's New Game Plus. I can always do it again. Yes, this is an optional area. There are a lot of optional areas in this game. Same in a bit. Yeah, kind of. There's special items in every area.
You are a skilled hunter. Adept, merciless. Half cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
You cannot farm bosses. Unless you play with another player and just keep making a new character. One guy can make a new character and just farm the boss in one profile. And then take turns making the new characters. So you could just kill the first boss over and over again. But once you get to a certain level, it's kind of not a lot of souls. See, as my higher level character, a lot of levels in this game is like in the hundreds of thousands. I only have 13,000 as this game. Yes, you do. And you get better, but you don't need to level up if you want a challenge. See that guy right there? That's the guy who's talking to you. And he has a gun. A big gun.
Which is why I must stop you.
No. I just kick him off a cliff. That building you can knock him off of, but it's a bit tricky to do. Because you're killing the beast. So this town, they brought up in the Molotov description, Old Yahrnam incident. This area, when you complete it, you slowly basically figure out what happened. Notice how everything looks kind of burnt? They said this is where they discovered that beasts are weak to fire. And they overused it. So they burnt down this town during a hunt. This guy was one of the guys who took part in it. So he saw what happened, and afterwards he kind of was like, screw that, I'm never doing that again. Did you just leave a comment? Hi. It says you're not watching anymore. Or did it say bye? Alright, so it said bye. Then why'd he leave when he said it? Alright. Maybe he lagged out or something. Oh, glitch. He's still in it. Hey, man, it glitched and says you're not watching. Let me check the comments. Alright. So, Gold. Have you played through this game before? No. I'm asking him if he's played through this game before. Sorry, Gold, I'm a bit sick right now, so apologize for the sniffles and the coughing. Alright, thanks, man. So I have a friend in a party with me reading the comments. Come on. Oh, these stupid things. There he goes. Oh, you just beat it, and he's starting a new game. Alright, cool. Oh, so you just bought the... No.
I should think you still have dreams. Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Oh, yeah, I have a whopping 2 people watching. And one of them's my friend that I know personally. What a record. I should be on... What a record. Yeah. No. My record is... My highest is 4 or 5 for like 2 seconds. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the dream and avoid this area for now. You sold the game and bought it. You sold the game and bought it back. Alright. You sold it and bought it again. You're like, see, that's why I never sell games, ever, even if I get bored with it. Because I don't know if I'll ever be in the mood to play it again or want to play it ever again, you know? A minute, I'll read the comments. Yep, so this guy's the first hunter.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large,
yeah,
and
that
threaten
subscriber's
to crush
you.
your spirits, seek a
You know, why don't
holy
you allow yourself to be
chalice,
heard in chat to where he could hear
as
you if you were
every
speaking?
hunter before you has. A holy where?
No, it's you. I have it enabled. You just have to enable it in your thing. Did you complete the DLC? I'll read the comments, man. Oh, wow, cool. Alex the Khajiit Dragonborn. Why was this on my... This was... Holy crap, it was on somebody's recommended. Amazing. Another record for me. A whopping 3 people watching a stream, and it was on somebody's recommended. Wow. 4 people. Alright, I'm gonna read the comments quickly. Alright. Sounds like a cancer patient who escaped, who voted for Donald Trump. You're right on that, brother. You should have voted for Donald Trump. A mental patient. Oh. Oh, that's G. Oh, that's great. Get streams night. Hey, I can't get That's you. That's you, Alex. I'm not an idiot. No, it didn't. I knew it was you immediately. I was just messing with you. I saw the username and remembered that you said you played as a Khajiit in Skyrim. And then you said get stream start. I'm like, Alex, I'm not an idiot. I still would have figured it out the second you said get stream sniped. Oh, whomping 4 people, I mean 3. Well, still, it fixed to say 2, so that means it shows that he's still watching. So you joining on that fixed it. Oh yeah. I might as well buy Gascoigne's outfit because it's not like I will be using insight on this character. Because this isn't the character that I'll play through this game with you, because by the time you get this game after Dark Souls 3, you know, this character is going to be long, far into the game. So I'm going to show you a thing to use insight to buy. Crap. Gascoigne. Outfit. So, this guy was a hunter, right? So you can wear his outfit. Yeah. His outfit reads, Hunter outfit worn by Gascoigne. Simulated a hunter garb created at the workshop, only these are tainted by a beastly stench that eats away at Gascoigne. Father is a title used for clerics in a foreign land, and there is no such rank in the healing church. The dingy scarf is a holy shawl and symbol of the healing church, from which Gascoigne would eventually part ways. All the others say about the same. So yeah, he's foreign.
Hello, and
He's a
I
legal
will check
immigrant.
you will twin.
That's why I killed him.
Very well then.
Kidding. I'm gonna like get popular for one day and then immediately get just. Get that at 15. I'm gonna get skill to 20, and then I'm going to get blood tinge to 20, and then I'll start upping my health, because, hey, what does health matter in this game? Saw with its set of bloodletting teeth has become a symbol of the hunt and only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transformed the beast is. Ludwig was the first of many healing church hunters to come, many of whom were clerics, as it was clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. Alright, I'm gonna read the comments. Super buffed hunters. I got my ass kicked when I entered it. No, I didn't. Got some new amazing shit. And I did buy the DLC with, so yeah, yep. Saved the stream. You saved the I forgot, yeah, you spent all of your Christmas money. The $50 of Christmas money on Fortnite. Man. You could have saved up for a car. Or Dark Souls. But Fortnite skins. Don't know why I'm going this way. Going the long way the whole stream. Alright, so here's this creep.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yahrnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
So this guy's laughing. Seems a bit off-putting, a bit creepy. And he asks for you to bring people to him. So one thing, Gold, I bet that you haven't found everything throughout the playthrough. So, you know what? I'll try and show as much as I can. Oh, crap, I'm out of it. To where you kind of can see some secrets and everything. It's pretty cool. Let me check the comments now. Hey, look. Gold... I thought that too, my first time playing the game. There is so much hidden stuff in this game. So, did you know that there was a third ending? And if you looked it up, tell me. I looked it up a lot, and there's still some stuff I haven't found in this game. I bet. You hear that? In 2017, they found a new boss enemy in the Chalice dungeons. Like, years after the game came out, they find new enemies. That's impressive. Oh, you got that one, alright. Got plat in the game, cool. Wait, on your first playthrough? Oh. Oh, now I get it, alright. I was thinking you meant you beat the game once and then gave it back, right? I get it now. So you played through the entire game and cool. I was misunderstanding some stuff, I'm sorry. Hey man, but once I kill these two enemies and get the wooden shield, I gotta go. I'm getting tired, man. If you want, you can sub and I'll probably finish this gameplay series eventually. Hopefully I won't be sick next time. Plus I've been doing some Dark Souls streams, so in case you want to see those. You don't need to sub, you'll probably see it on games. Just friend me if you want, I don't care. So, yeah man, let me see if I can friend you from comments or something. And oh wait, no, you're watching on YouTube, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, if you sub or do whatever the hell you want, just, I may see you later, I may not. I'll be probably streaming this in the next couple days again. I will see you.